Hello, Namaste. I am Shobha Balasubramaniam here. Welcome to my channel Spices and Flavors by Shobha. Today's recipe is a sweet dish that is Akkaravadisal. This is an Iyengar delicacy and usually prepared for many festivals, especially the Adi Puram and the Pangani Uttaram. So first I have switched on the gas. I'll add just a little ghee. We'll fry the cashews in this. So these are done. I'll remove these. So in the same kadai, I am going to fry the rice and green gram dal. Here I have taken 3/4 cup of rice. This is half cup, quarter cup. So quarter cup of green gram dal. We'll fry all these. We'll fry these in medium flame. Just for about 2 to 3 minutes. Usually for the Akkaravadisal, I take 1 cup of rice and quarter cup of green gram dal. Here I have taken just 3/4 cup of rice and quarter cup of green gram dal, making it to 1 cup totally. So now this is over. I am going to remove from the stove. I'll transfer it to a plate. Here I have kept a cooker on the stove. We'll just grease the bottom of the cooker with ghee. I'm going to add a small plate here so that the milk and the rice doesn't get stuck to the bottom. So here I have washed both the rice and the dal. We'll just add it to the cooker. And this is 1 cup both together, that is rice and dal. Here I am going to add 2.5 cups of milk and half cup of water. Usually Akkaravadisal is cooked entirely in milk, but if you add a little water, it aids faster cooking of the dal and the rice. So that's the reason I am going to add half a cup of water. So 2.5 cups of milk, 1 cup, 2, 2.5, this is half cup. The rest I'll add water, half cup water. So the milk will not overflow if a small plate is added at the bottom of the cooker. Now I'll switch on the stove. We will keep this for 4 whistles. I switched off the cooker after 4 whistles. We'll open the cooker once the pressure settles down. In the meanwhile, we can melt jaggery. So for 1 cup of rice and dal together, I am going to take 2 cups of jaggery and sugar together. That is 1.5 cups of jaggery and half cup of sugar. Here I am going to add 1.5 cups of jaggery and half cup of sugar I will add when you are making the Akkaravadisal. So to this we will add very little water. This much will do. I am going to switch on the gas stove. So keep stirring in between. The jaggery has to just melt in the water. If you have clean jaggery, there is no need to melt separately like this in water. You can directly add it to the Akkaravadisal. The one I have now looks like it has a lot of dust. So that's the reason I am going to melt it in water and then strain it. So this may take about 4 to 5 minutes. You keep it in medium, stir it in between. So the jaggery has melted now. I'll strain it later while preparing the Akkaravadisal. I have switched off the stove. We'll just check the cooker once. The pressure seems to have settled down. This is cooked well. Even if you add 3.5 cups of milk and water together, it will be good. Added only 3 cups. So this has to be mushy. We can just mash it once like this. And you can remove the plate from the bottom. So mash it very well. This is cooked well, but still it looks very dry. So I'll add 1 more cup of milk. We'll cook it for another 5 minutes. I'll switch on the stove. Keep it in low medium and keep on stirring this, because it should not be very thick or dry. I'll cook this for another 3-4 minutes. Then we'll add the jaggery water. So for this 1 cup of Akkaravadisal, we will definitely require about 6 to 7 tablespoons of ghee. You will have to add ghee liberally. That will be about nearly half cup. So now I am going to add, you can add at intervals. Now I'll add about 2 tablespoons. So this Akkaravadisal, it's actually an Iyengar delicacy. We can prepare this for festivals or Fridays as Naivedyam. But this is mainly prepared on 2 occasions, that is the Adi Puram, that is the Adi, the 4th month of the Tamil calendar. So in that month, we prepare it for Adi Puram, also known as the Andal Jayanti. It's a very auspicious day. We pray to goddess Andal and offer Akkaravadisal as the Naivedyam, and also on Panguni Uttiram. Panguni is another month in the Tamil calendar, wherein on that particular day this is prepared in the temple in Srirangam and offered to God Ranganadhar and Ranganayagi Tayar. So it is believed that on that day, that is the Panguni Uttaram, the Ranganadhar is with the Ranganayagi Tayar. So now I'll add the jaggery water. We'll strain it and add it. So I told you I'll be adding sugar also. So 1.5 cups of jaggery and half cup of sugar. I'll be adding sugar also now. You can add brown sugar also if you have. So half cup sugar. If you feel that it is too much, you can reduce the sweet a little. But in our family we prefer this much of sweet. So we can add 2 more tablespoons of ghee. So that makes it 4 tablespoons. We will cook this for another 3-4 minutes. Till the sugar melts completely. You keep it in medium high and stir in between. So I am going to add 2 more tablespoons of ghee. So that makes it 6 tablespoons. So be a little liberal while adding the ghee. Forget about your diet for a day because this is worth. I had soaked a few saffron strands in warm milk. I'll be adding that now. It adds good color and taste to the Akkaravadisal. Mix it. The last tablespoon of ghee, that is the 7th tablespoon. So that makes it nearly half a cup of ghee. You must be wondering whether it is really needed. It definitely is needed. So this is almost over now. This will thicken a little once we switch off the stove. I'll add the cashews now. Add half teaspoon of elaichi powder or the cardamom powder and give it a good mix. So finally we are going to add the edible camphor or the pacha karpuram. You will have to add very little. So after adding the edible camphor, just give it a mix and we'll switch off the stove. You can serve it, offer it to goddess as Naivedyam. So the Akkaravadisal is ready to be served with the goodness of jaggery, sugar, ghee, cashews, the elaichi powder and the pacha karpuram or the edible camphor along with saffron. If you are watching my channel for the first time, please like the video, share the video with your friends and relatives and also subscribe to my channel if you have not yet done so and click on the bell icon and press all as you will be notified as and when I upload a video. Thank you so much for watching my video. Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu.